Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. We're going to play another game of Bobby Orr's career replay, starting with the 1966-67 season. Playing Game 3 tonight. So far, the Bruins are 0-2, and Bobby Orr has just 1 point. He has an assist. He got an assist in the first game. Almost had a goal in the second game, but unfortunately, it was blocked, I believe. It was a blocked or forced wide by Bellevue for the Canadians, who also had a hat trick in the game. So check out that game. So the Bruins will be going up against their arch rivals back-to-back games, this time in Boston, hoping to get their first victory of the year. Montreal has only played one game, and that was yesterday against the Bruins, which they won. So hopefully today the Bruins will have a better performance. Today we have Eddie Johnston in net instead of Jerry Cheevers, who had a rough day yesterday. So Eddie Johnston will get this starting goal, and it'll be Reggie Vachon for the Montreal Canadiens. So for the visiting Montreal Canadiens, the front line will be the left winger John Ferguson, the center Henry Richard, and the right winger, Yvan Cornier. That's how you pronounce it. The defenseman, left defense is Terry Harper, and right defense is Jake LaPerriere. Or LaPerriere. For the Boston Bruins, front line is going to be the captain, John Busick, at left wing, Pitt Martin, the center, and Ed Westfall, the right winger. The defensemen are left defense, Bobby Orr, and right defense, Ted Green. So that's your starting lineups for both teams on the first lines. So we're ready at center ice. Referees ready. Martin and Richard take their positions at face-off, in the face-off circle. And we drop the puck. So, the face-off will be won by the Canadians. It's going to go out to Ferguson. Ferguson will pass it. Let's see here. Ferguson actually will be intercepted by Ed Westfall. So Westfall and Green force the interception. Bruins with the puck. Busick with the puck. Unfortunately, it's going to be LaPerriere is going to force a dump in. And it'll be a puck battle between Pitt Martin of the Bruins and Henry Richard of the Canadians. It's going to be won by Richard of the Canadians. He'll pass it over to Harper. And that's going to be intercepted by, pass be intercepted once again by Westfall. And Bobby Orr with the puck, but he'll be hit off the puck by LaPerriere. Loose puck won by Westfall for the Bruins. Over to Green. Green will be hit by Harper. Loose puck will be won by Green for the Bruins. Chases it down. Line changes for both teams. Watson with the puck now, but he's hit off the puck by Talbot. Loose puck won by Harris for the Canadians. And it'll Harris with the great pass over to Talbot. Talbot will get a shot off on Johnston. And it's going to be a goal. So once again, the Montreal Canadiens on their first shot of the game are able to score. So let's check see if there's any assists here. Assist pass is going to, yep, Harris will get the assist on the play. And it was a loose puck before that, so I don't think Talbot will get a loose. Yeah, he won't get a, because he scored the goal anyway, so he won't get it anyway. So Harris will get the assist on the goal by Talbot. So that's Talbot. I'm not sure if he's had another goal yet this season. And Miss Maggs has joined us in the room here. So Mr. Brody and his co-host seat were off camera today just because of the scoreboard and everything. And the laptop I use currently is not, for some reason, I cannot get the small little picture to load. So anyway, Mr. Brody is here though in spirit. So the Montreal Canadiens take a 1-0 lead at the 17-minute and 40 mark of the first period. So, all right, let's see. I'll go second lines for both teams. So it'll be Backstrom and Oliver in the face-off circle. It'll be won by the Bruins. It's going to be over to Stewart. Stewart with the pass. Actually, Stewart was going to take a shot. He's going to skate in instead. He's not going to pass it. And he's going to get a great shot on Vachon. And Vachon will save and hold on to it. Face off to the right of Vachon. Oliver with the face-off win. Over to Marat. Marat over to Stewart. Stewart with the shot. And that'll be saved by Vachon. Rebound. Back to Oliver. Oliver with another shot opportunity here. And it'll be forced wide by Talbot. Backstrom will get the loose puck for the Canadiens. He skates it up. Watson will force him to dump it in. Marat will chase down the loose puck for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to Watson. Watson with a great pass over to McKenzie. McKenzie with the shot. Saved by Vachon. Kicked out to LaRose. Line change for both teams. Harper with the puck now for the Canadiens. Wojtowicz for the Bruins will force him to dump it in. Gary Doku's playing today. Getting the start. Let's see here. We'll chase down the loose puck. And he'll be hit by Cornier. Off the puck. And there'll be a puck battle between LePerrier and Martin. LePerrier will win the loose puck. Pass it over to Ferguson. Ferguson with the pass over to LePerrier. And it'll be forced dump in by Doak for the Bruins. And loose puck battle by Ferguson and Wojtowicz. Wojtowicz wins the battle. He'll pass it over to Martin, but to be line changes. So Oliver will have it now for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to Stewart. Stewart will give it away, though. Duff will end up with it from Montreal. He'll pass it over to... Actually, he'll give a great pass over to Tremblay. Tremblay back after getting injured in the last game. J.C. Tremblay, he's back into the game today. And his shot will go wide. Loose puck won by Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr will handle it. He'll pass it over to Oliver. Oliver will pass it back to McKenzie. McKenzie with the shot. Saved by Vachon. And he will hold on to it. So the Bruins getting a lot more offense than they did in the most of the game yesterday, but down by a score of 4-1. Face off to the left of Vachon. And Oliver will be kicked out of the face-off. Beliveau will win it. He'll pass it over to Russo. Russo back to Beliveau. Beliveau had a hat trick in yesterday's game, as we mentioned earlier. He'll pass it over. Line changes for both teams. Harper with the puck now for Montreal. Montreal with the pass over to Tremblay. Over to Giles Tremblay. Or Giles Tremblay. And he'll pass it over to LaRose. LaRose with a great pass. Back to Tremblay. Tremblay will shoot it. And it's saved and held onto by Johnston. Face off to the right of Johnston. Backstrom and Oliver in this face-off circle. Won by Montreal. Kicked out to LaRose. LaRose with the shot. Weak shot. Johnston with the easy save. Rebound goes out to Tremblay, though. Actually, it's going to be... Yes. Tremblay will win the loose puck battle between him and Watson. And he'll get a shot off on that. Another save by Johnston. Back out to Backstrom. Backstrom will get a weak shot off on that. Save by Johnston again. This time Watson will get it for the Bruins. And it'll be taken away by Tremblay for the Canadians. And it's going to be delayed penalty on Stewart for the Bruins. As Tremblay will get a shot off on net. And it'll be saved and held onto by Johnston. So let's see what the penalty, if any, on Stewart is. And it's going to be, actually no penalty. It's a 25. So that's greater than the 21 here. So this penalty gets waived off. And the face-off will be to the right of Johnston. So halfway through the first period, it's Montreal 1 and Boston nothing. Referee drops the puck. Face-off won by the Bruins. Oliver with the puck. Line changes for both teams. Over to ORR. ORR will get a pass over to Murphy. Murphy with the shot. Saved and held on to by Vachon. It's up to the right of Vachon. As Beliveau gets kicked out of the face-off. Won by the Bruins. Bilodeau with the puck now for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to Green, which will be forced dump in by Talbot. Harris chases down the puck for the Canadians. Passes over to Talbot. Green will take away the puck for the Bruins. He'll try to pass it over to Connolly. It'll be taken away by Russo for the Canadians. Line changes for both teams. Tremblay with the puck. Forced dump in by Westfall. Tremblay and Watson will chase down the puck. And it'll be won by Tremblay for Montreal. He'll pass it over to LePerrier. Taken away by Busick, though. And that'll be taken away by LePerrier for Montreal. Pass it over to Harper. Harper with the pass over to LaRose. Forced dump in by Busick, though. Loose puck chased down by Marat for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to Watson. Line change for both teams. Connolly with the puck now for the Bruins. He'll get a shot off on net. Saved by Vachon. Rebound. Chased down by Tremblay for the Canadians. He'll pass it over to Russo. Russo will give it away. Bilodeau gets the puck. And it's going to be a penalty on J.C. Tremblay this time. Possible penalty. And it's going to be a minor on Tremblay. Let's see what it is. Possible injury. It's going to be a slashing penalty on Tremblay. And possible injury on, actually, Tremblay. And Tremblay will be out for the game once again. So Tremblay will miss, once again, be injured and be out for the rest of the game. So, fortunate for the Canadians. Good for the Bruins. So he goes out with a 2-minute minor. So the Bruins will be on the power play. But Tremblay will be out for the game. So let's take Tremblay out here. J.C. Tremblay. So you 0. And now we're going to take him off the roster here. So Tremblay out for the game. Bruins on the power play. Referee drops the puck. So good chance for the Bruins to tie up this game now. And it's going to be won by Montreal. Perrier with the puck. And that will be taken away by Bobby Orr. Intercepted by Orr. Passes it over to McKenzie. McKenzie will pass it back to Orr. Orr will pass it. Oh, line change for both teams. Pass it over to Stewart. Stewart with the shot on net. A great chance for the Bruins here. Saved by Vachon, though. Great save by Vachon. And he'll hold on to it. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Tremblay. Bruins down 1-0. Referee drops the puck. Won by Bellevue. Passes it over to Harper. Harper will ice the puck. Marat with the puck will skate it up. He'll pass it over, and Montreal successfully kills off the penalty. So the Bruins unsuccessful on the power play. 3 minutes left in the first period. Trail at 1-0. Stewart with the puck. He'll be off of it by Talbot. Loose puck battle won by the Bruins. Marat with the puck. He'll pass it over to Stewart. Stewart will pass it over to McKenzie. McKenzie with the shot. Saved by Vachon. Rebound. Out to Tremblay. Two minutes left in the period. Line change for both teams. Over to Price now. Price with the pass. Over to Bellevue. Bellevue will be forced. Green will force the dumping. Puck chased down by Green and Duff. Green comes out with it for the Bruins. Over to Westphal. Westphal with the pass.
Minute of play in this period.
Over to Green. Green will pass it over to Martin. Martin will pass it over to back to Westfall. Taken away by Duff, though. Too much passing by the Bruins there. And Belleville's going to get a shot at net at the end of the period here. Let's see what he can do with it. It's going to be a great shot on Johnston. Saved by Johnston. Loose puck. Won by Price for the Canadians. And that'll be the end of the period. So at the end of one, it's Montreal 1 and Boston nothing. Montreal scoring on their first shot of the game, as they did in the last game. So let's take a look at the stats here. At the end of the first period. Let's see, for the Canadians, Tremblay has 3 shots on net. Gilles Tremblay. And Talbot with the goal. And Harris with the assist. For the Bruins, McKenzie has 3 shots on goal as well as Stewart. They have 6 out of the 8 shots there. Bruins playing a lot better than they did last game. They get 5 takeaways and interceptions. And Montreal has just 4, so they're hits. Bruins aren't really being really physical, though. They don't have any hits yet in Montreal. So if that keeps up, we'll have to get aggressive there if you get more physical. Let's see. Boston with 8 shots on goal. Montreal with 7. All right, so we'll begin the second period after this commercial break, this coffee break. All righty, we're back at the start of the second period with Montreal up by a score of 1-0. First line out for the Canadians. And I don't know what line is out for the Bruins. Looks like the 4th line out for the Bruins. Actually, we'll go back to the first line here. There we go. So first line's out for both teams. Referee drops the puck, center ice. Face-off won by the Bruins. Out to Mr. Bobby Orr. And he will be forced to dump it in by Richard. And Busick will win the puck battle. But he'll be hit off the puck by Cornier. Loose puck chased down by Westfall and Harper. Won by Harper for the Canadians. And he'll skate it up, but forced to dump it in by Busick. And Johnston will recover it and leave it for Green. Green over to Orr. Orr will pass it over to, let's see here. Yeah, Orr will pass it over to Martin, but it'll be intercepted by LePerrier. Line change for both teams. Harris with the puck now for Montreal. I'll pass it over to Talbot, who has the only goal of the game so far. Talbot will pass it over to, actually will keep it. And now he'll pass it over to Russo. Russo with a shot on Johnston, and it'll be a goal. So Russo will score the 17-minute mark. Montreal's first shot of the second period. So Montreal now up by a score of 2-0. And the assist will go to Talbot, who already has a goal, and Harris. Talbot and Harris with the assists. So Talbot now with 2 points on the day. So Belleville and Oliver in the face-off circle. Face-off won by Bellevue for the Canadians, up 2-0 now. Pass kicked out to Harris. Harris over to Talbot. Talbot with the pass over to Duff. Duff will, let's see here. Duff will pass it over to Talbot. Line change for both teams. Harper with the puck now for the Canadians. Martin will take it away for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to ORR. ORR will keep it, but he'll hit off the puck by LePerrier. This puck chased down by LePerrier. Over to Tremblay. Forced dump in by Westfall. Loose puck chased down by Green for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to ORR. ORR will give a great pass over to Busick. Busick with a shot on net. Not a very good angle though. Saved by Vachon. Kicks it out to Harper. Harper over to Tremblay. Tremblay with a weak shot on net. Easy save for Johnston. He'll be out to Martin. Line change for both teams. Connolly with the puck, but he'll be hit off by Russo. Loose puck battle won by Russo. Russo with the pass over to Price. Price will pass it to Duff. Duff will give it away though. No breakaway for Bilodeau, so he'll skate it up. He'll be knocked off the hit by Bellevue. LePerrier will win the loose puck for the Canadians. Over to Russo. Russo will give it away though. Bilodeau with the puck again for the Bruins. Line change for both teams. Martin out with the puck, taken away by Roberts for the Canadians. And it'll be taken away by Westfall for the Bruins. Over to Murat. Murat with the shot on net. Saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Talbot. Harris will skate it up. Forced dump in by Murat. And Watson will win the loose puck battle for the Bruins. Over to Martin. Martin with a great pass. Over to Westfall. Westfall with the shot. And it'll be blocked by Harris. Loose puck won by Westfall. Forced dump in by Talbot. Roberts and Martin with the loose puck battle. Won by Roberts for the Canadians. Line changes for both teams. Perrier with the puck now. He'll be hit off of it by Doak for the Bruins. Bilodeau with the loose puck. And he'll skate it up and be forced to dump it in by LePerrier. Puck battle between Connolly and LePerrier. Perrier wins the puck. Over to Tremblay. Tremblay with the shot on goal. Johnston with the save. And he'll hold on to it. So face off to the right of Johnston. Montreal up 2-0 halfway through the second period. And I think the Bruins are going to get physical here. We're going to try to be a little preemptive there and try to get a proactive. Actually, wrong team there. So Montreal will go low and they'll go one, and we'll go 3-4 checkers and high physical play. So the Bruins are going to try to generate some offense here with more physical play. Here's the face-off. Won by Montreal. Out to Tremblay. Tremblay will skate it up. He'll pass it over to LePerrier. Taken away by Bilodeau for the Bruins. And he'll give it away. Wadovich will give it away. Backstrom with the puck. Line change for both teams. And Belleville with the puck. He'll get a shot off on net. Saved by Johnston. Out to Green. And defense 0-1. Then it's a dump in. Yeah, so it'll be a dump in. Because they're at a 1-4 checker. So Harris forces the dump in. Loose puck battle won by Talbot for the Canadians. Over to Russo. Russo with the pass. And it's going to be a delayed penalty on Bobby Orr, possibly. Well, delayed. Possibly a penalty on Orr. And Belleville will get a shot off on net. Saved by Johnston. Out to Green, but let's see what the penalty is now. So the penalty is going to be a 35, and it's a 37, so there is no penalty on Mr. Bobby Orr. So it gets waved off, thankfully. And I think that was going to go to... Let me think here. I think it was going to be a pass, yeah. So let's go with that. So no stoppage of play. The penalty was waved off against Orr. So McKenzie now with the puck for the Bruins. Line change for both teams. And it'll be intercepted by Montreal, LePerrier. And taken away immediately by Wojtowicz. And it's going to be a delayed penalty on Provost for the Canadians. Busick with an excellent shot opportunity here, though, on net. Shot 4. And saved and held onto by Vachon. The Bruins potentially will be on the power play here. Let's see what the penalty is to Provost, if any. And it's going to be interference. That's an automatic one, I guess. And possible misconduct. No misconduct. So Provost will go to the penalty box for 2 minutes for interference. And the Bruins will be on another power play. Bruins really need to score here with only 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. Okay. All right. So Bobby Orr back out on the ice on the power play. Here's the face-off. Face-off won by the Canadians. Out to Russo. And 3 and 7, because it's 7, you take that number when it's in a power play. So that's a 10, so they'll be intercepted by Westfall for the Bruins. He'll pass it over to McKenzie. McKenzie with a great pass over to Watson. Watson with a weak shot on net. And saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Watson. He'll get another shot off on net. Saved and held on to by Vachon. So a minute 20 seconds left on the penalty to Provost. Bruins down by 2. Really needing to score. Almost a must score. So here's the face-off to the right of Vachon. Face-off will be won by the Bruins. Out to Watson. Watson out to Orr. Orr will pass it over to Westfall. Westfall with a Great shot on that. As a 5 shot here. See if he can get it in. And he will. So Wes Stewart will score to put the Bruins on the board and bring them within 1 of the Canadians. With 4 minutes left in the second period. I think Bobby Orr may have gotten an assist on this one. We'll see. Yes, he does. So Orr and Watson will get assists on the play. Orr with his second points of the second assist of the season. And his second point. So Orr. Assist. And where's Watson? And Joe Watson with an assist. So the Bruins are on the board. Have the Montreal lead 2-1 now. Power play goal by Ron Stewart. To face off at center ice. And we'll do second lines of both teams. So referee drops the puck. It's going to be won by Montreal. Out to Tremblay. Passes it over to Backstrom. Backstrom's going to have an excellent opportunity here to get that goal right back. Ooh, 1-32 would have been a goal, but thankfully it's a save by Johnston. He's just able to get a stick on it. Rebound will go out to Tremblay, though. He'll have another shot. And he'll get not quite as good a shot on net, but it'll be good enough to go in. So he gets the rebound and it goes in. So Montreal gets the goal right back. On a goal by Tremblay. Actually, it was Backstrom that had the shot the first time. Not Tremblay. Tremblay had the pass. So Backstrom will get an assist on the play. So Montreal back up on top by 2. So let's see how close it was. Yeah. Less than 25 seconds after the Bruins scored, Montreal gets that goal right back. Third line's out for both teams. Beliveau and Dilladow will take the face-off. Face-off will be won by Beliveau. Out to Price. Hit off the puck by Conley for the Bruins. Loose puck chased down by Doak. And, penalty should have been over before that. Line change for both teams. The Perrier with the forced dumping. And let's see here. And he'll chase it down. Taken away, though, by Stewart. Over to Watson. Watson will give it away, though. LaRose with the puck now from the Canadians. He'll skate it up. Loose puck battle. Actually, takeaway, sorry. Russo with the puck. No takeaway, though. And he'll pass it over to Duff. Duff with the shot on net. Saved by Johnston. He'll leave it for Doak. Doak will skate it up. Pass it over to Dillabow. Dillabow with a great pass. Over to Doak. Doak with a wide shot. Shot goes wide. Not much of a shooter. And it'll be won by Beliveau. Beliveau will chase down a loose puck.
Minute of play in this period.
He'll pass it over to Harris. Harris with the pass over to Russo. Russo with a great pass over to Talbot. Talbot with a shot on net. Just barely saved by Johnston. 1-14 would have been a goal. It was a 15. Rebound to go out to Russo, though. He'll get another shot off on Johnston. And that will go in. So the second rebound shot in a row to go in for the Canadians. And they now lead it 4-1. So Montreal, once again, all over the Bruins. Oops. Just 40 seconds left, less than a minute in the period, and they score again. So it'll be Talbot. Talbot with an assist. His second assist. Now he's got a goal and 2 assists in the game. Ouch. So Montreal playing tough. Let's go high. Forechecking in high. Alright, face off at center ice. Won by the Canadians. Out to Talbot. He'll pass it over to, let's see, defense 3 forecheckers, and it's going to be a takeaway, as his Bruins have 3 forecheckers, so they'll take it away. But that'll be the end of the period. So at the end of 2, it's Montreal up by a score of 4-1. Montreal with 3 goals in the second. After the Bruins were able to get within 1, Montreal scored 2 more to take a 4-1 lead. So Montreal has scored only a 76 save percentage for Johnston. So once again, the Bruins goaltender just is not up to the task of Montreal's shooting. And I think we're going to bring in our backup goalie again. Bernie Parent. See if we can cut into this lead deficit. So we'll be right back after this break. Alrighty, we begin the third period with the Bruins deep in the hole, down by 3. Bernie Parent now in the net for the Bruins, taking over for Eddie Johnston. Whoops. Bruins will play physical here, trying to get back into this game. 3 forecheckers. All right. So Martin and Richard in the face-off circle. Referee drops the puck. Face-off won by Richard from Montreal. He'll pass it over to Cornier. Pass it over to, an impossible penalty on Westfall. Not good for the Bruins. So delayed penalty. See what it is on Westfall as soon as Ferguson gets the shot off. It'll be saved by Parent. And that'll be out to Martin. So they'll see what the penalty is now. And it's going to be a minor on Westfall for hooking. Possible misconduct. No misconduct. So Westfall will be headed to the penalty box. And Montreal will be on a power play. I think that was their first power play. No, the second power play of the game. 19 minutes left in the game. Montreal will be on a power play. Bruins on the penalty kill. Here's the face-off. And Martin will be kicked out of the face-off circle. Richard wins the face-off. Over to Russo. If dumping, forced pass by shorthanded team. So it's a forced pass by the shorthanded team, not a dumping. So Richard with the pass. Actually, it's going to be an assist pass here. Great pass. Actually, no, I think it won't be a great pass since it's that forced dumping thing there. So that'll be just a regular pass. And Richard with the puck will get a great shot on Parent. And he will score. So early on, so less than 40 seconds into the penalty, Montreal is able to add to their lead, now 5-1 on the power play goal by Richard. And Russo will get the... They didn't even need an assist pass there. So Russo will get the assist. Montreal's now up by 4 by a score of 5-1. Bruins in deep trouble now. Danger of losing their third game in a row to start this 1966-67 season. So Westfall will come back in. So I guess it doesn't matter who's in goal. Montreal is going to score. And again, I think that's their first... Is that their first shot of the third period? I think it might be. Let's check here. Close. No, it's a second shot. I was going to say, if it was their first shot, it would have been, they would have scored on their first shot of every period, but it's a second shot. Almost. That would have been some kind of feat. As Montreal now 5-1 lead. Wow. No, low. Bruins with high. Low. Okay. Alrighty. Here's the face-off. Center ice. Won by the Canadians. Line changer for both teams. And a possible penalty on Bilodeau. That's going to be a... Nope, it's going to pass. Let's see what the penalty is. And nope, no penalty. It's a 23. So I think that was a pass over to him. So we're just going to go with the pass there. Let's see what that was here. Penalty shot. Yeah, pass to LaPerriere. So LaPerriere with the pass. Over to Duff. Duff with the shot. Oh, almost a goal on Parent. 14. 13 would have been a goal. Montreal all over the Bruins now. Dominating, as they did last game. So it's going to rebound. Loose puck battle won by Price. Chased down. He'll get a weak shot off on net. Oh. And even their weak shots almost go in. So it's going to be an easy save for... Well, not easy save, but saved by Perrant. And... Montreal will win the loose puck battle, and he'll get another shot off on net. Saved and held on to by Perrant. Face off to the left of Perrant. Face off won by the Bruins. It's going to go over to Wadovich. Wadovich over to Murphy. Murphy with the shot. Saved by Vachon. And it's going to be forced wide, actually. Because they have... no, it's 0. No, actually it's not. They have 1 forechecker, so it's not. So that will be... Saved by Vachon. Rebound back to Wadovich. Wadovich with the shot. Let's see, wait. Is that defense? No, actually, LaPerriere is going to win the loose puck battle. Over to Duff. Duff with the shot. Saved by Perrant. Out to Connolly for the Bruins. Murphy with the shot. And that'll be a save by Vachon. Rebound out to Waterich. He'll get a rebound shot here. Bad angle there. Easily saved and held on to by Vachon. Face off to the left of Vachon. Referee drops the puck. Won by Bellevue. Out to Price. Price over to LePerrier. Perrier with the pass. Oh, line change for both teams. And let's see, pass to right wing. Offense 0-1, then no assist, so it's not going to be an assist pass anyway. So he'll give it away. Rose will give it away. Over. Martin with the puck for the Bruins. He'll get a... no, intercepted by LePerrier. And let's see here, pass by LePerrier over to Tremblay. Tremblay with the great pass over to Backstrom. Backstrom will get a shot on net. Saved by Parent. Watson with the puck now for the Bruins. Over to Murat. Murat with the pass. Back over to Westfall. And that'll be intercepted by Harper for the Canadians. Line changes for both teams. Bellevue with the puck now. He's had a fairly quiet day today. He's going to give a great assist pass, though, over to Harris. Harris will get a shot on net. Saved by Parent. Rebound out to Connolly. He'll get the loose puck. Over to Bilodeau. Bilodeau with a shot on net. And it gets blocked. As it's Montreal had 0-1 forecheckers. They had 1, so shot gets blocked. They had the guys back there for that. Murphy and Talbot will be battling for the puck. Won by Murphy for the Bruins. Bruins really need to get something going here, down by 4. And they have 3, so it's going to be in pass. Let's see, 26. It's not a pass, though. He'll get a shot off on that. Saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Russo. Russo will give it away, though. Murphy with the puck. Forced dumping by Russo. Harris will chase it down for Montreal. Over to Talbot. Line changing for both teams. Defense is physical, then hit loose puck. It'll be a loose puck. Actually, they should be playing physical. So it'll be a loose puck here. Loose puck chased down Barat for the Bruins. Pass it over to McKenzie. McKenzie with the weak shot on that. Bruins not having a lot of great shot opportunities here. Not a lot of 4 and 5 shots. It'd be nice to get Esposito, I think, next year. Might be a long season with the offense that the Bruins have. So here's the face-off. To the right of Vachon. Face-off won by the Bruins. Out to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Oliver. Oliver with a great pass over to Murat. And Murat's shot will be a weak one. Easy save for Vachon and held on to. So approaching the halfway mark of the third period with the Bruins still down by 4. Referee drops the puck. Won by Richard. Over to Ferguson. And there'll be a loose puck. And that'll be chased down by McKenzie for the Bruins. Pass it over to Oliver. Oliver with the pass over to Stewart. Stewart with a great pass back to Oliver. Oliver with the shot. Saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Richard from Montreal. All right, changes for both teams. Bobby Orr's line back out. Perrier with the puck for the Canadians. He'll pass it over to Harper. Taken away by Green for the Bruins. Pass over to Bilodeau. Forced dumping by LePerrier though. Mr. Bobby Orr will win the loose puck battle. He'll pass it over to Bilodeau. Billabau. We'll pass it. Let's see here. We'll take a shot. Easy save for Vachon. We'll leave it for Backstrom. Backstrom was skated up the ice. Pass it over to LePerrier. We'll give a great pass over to LaRose. LaRose with the shot. And it's forced wide by Green. Loose puck battle between Green and LePerrier. Won by Green for the Bruins. Line changes for both teams. Waterwich with the puck now for the Bruins. He'll give a great pass over to Martin. Martin with the shot. Saved and held on to by Vachon. 8 minutes left in the game. Bruins down by 4. Nothing the Bruins can do can seem to get them back into this game. Face-off won by Montreal once again. Over to Talbot. Talbot over back to Bellevue. Bellevue with the shot. Saved by Vachon. Kicked out to Busick. Busick over to Martin. Martin with a great pass back to Busick. Busick with the shot. Saved by Vachon. And held on to. So Busick seems the only one that consistently get good quality shots off. Already with 3 goals on the season. 2 goals in the first game and 1 goal in the third. He scored the only goals for the Bruins this season. Been all by Busick. Bobby Orr almost had one at the end of the second game, but it was deflected wide by Bellevue. Face off to the left of Vachon. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Face off won by the Bruins. And it's going to be taken away by Duff. I said, hold on. Defensive forechecker 0-1, then use pass. So it's going to be a pass because they don't have a bunch of, we only have 1 forechecker. So that will not be a takeaway. It will be a pass by Westfall. Westfall over to Waterwich. Waterwich with the weak shot on that. Saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Westfall. Westfall with a weak shot on that. Saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Doak. Doak will get a weak shot on that. Well, actually, it's going to be weak. Yep. He'll get blocked by Harris. Martin with the puck now for the Bruins. Bruins trying to get a little something going here, but can't seem to generate much offense. And Doak will give it away. We're going to have a delayed penalty. It was going to be a penalty. So defense physical. Actually, their physical play is low, so it's no penalty on Montreal since they're playing low physical. But Doak will get will give it away anyway. Over to Duff for Montreal. Line changes for both teams. 6 minutes left in the third. Let's see here. Price with the puck. He'll pass it over to Ferguson. Forced dump in by Williams, though, for the Bruins. Puck battle between Watson and Ferguson. Won by Watson for the Bruins. Taken away, though, by Harris. And Harris will give it away. Parise with the puck for the Bruins. Over to Marat. Marat with the pass. Over to Watson. Line change for both teams. Barbier with the puck now. And 0-1, so it will be a dump in. And the Bruins are the offense, so Backstrom will win the loose puck battle. And possible penalty on McKenzie here. So it'll be delayed penalty. As Roos will get a shot off on net. And it'll be covered up by Parent. See what the penalty, if any, on McKenzie is. And yeah, it's going to be a penalty on McKenzie, an opponent if penalty 1 or higher. So it'll be a offsetting penalties McKenzie and Talbot. So McKenzie's will get hooking with a misconduct penalty, so he'll be out for the rest of the game. No match there. And Talbot we get a minor penalty for tripping and a misconduct. No misconduct. It's only 27 and this is a 32. Well, actually, no, that is a misconduct. No, it's not. No, it's not. It doesn't fall within his thing, so it's not. So, alright, so offsetting penalties here. McKenzie will be out the rest of the game. Only 3 minutes left in the game, so offsetting penalties, so the lines will remain the same. Bruins will put their first line out. Attempting to generate some offense. Not much time left, though. So here's the face-off. Face-off won by Montreal. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson will get a weak shot off on net, saved by Parent. Rebound won by Bobby Orr. And nope. And Green with the shot. Saved by Vachon. Rebound out to Ferguson. Line change for both teams. Alright, taken away by Oliver for the Bruins. And that'll be over to Waterwich. He'll give it away, though. Over to Duff. Duff with the pass over to Roberts. Roberts with the pass. Defense physical, then penalty check. Oh, be a penalty check, though. So defense is physical for the Bruins. Actually, it should be physical, so. So we'll assume it's physical. That's what I meant it to be. So I'll see what the penalty is on Stewart, if any. Oh, no major. If penalty 5 or higher. So, almost another offsetting penalty on Harris, but not quite. So Montreal will be on a power play for the rest of the game, and that is definitely going to ice it. If down by 4 wasn't indication enough that the game was over. Now we definitely know, as this guy looks like Get Smart. Looks like Don Adams a little bit to me. Alright, so let's see here. So it's penalty on Stewart will be a roughing penalty and a misconduct. How appropriate. So the Bruins getting frustrated with a couple misconduct penalties now. Oh, Montreal put their power play 2 line on. Bruins will put their penalty kill 1 on. Alright, just a minute 20 seconds left. This game cannot get over fast enough for as fans are shuffling out of the Boston Garden in droves, the ones that remained here. Most of them left after the end of the second period. But what's few that are left are leaving now. Montreal will be on the power play for the remainder of the game if they don't score. So face-off won by Montreal. Over to Ferguson.
Minute of play in the game.
And that'll be taken away by Busick. Yeah, might as well just leave it like that. We'll go physical play. Line change for both teams. And Marat with the puck for the Bruins. He'll ice it. Ferguson now with the puck. He'll take a shot. And he will score. So Ferguson with another power play goal for Montreal. Montreal's second power play goal of the day. And I thought it was going to be a repeat score. Now it's even worse now. It's at 6-1 Montreal. As the crowd, those that are left, are booing to the max. Ouch. So they've scored at the beginning of the periods. They've scored near the end of the periods. They've scored throughout the periods. So Montreal just in full control. Making the Bruins look like a bunch of high school kids. If not worse. So let's see here. So we got no assist on the play there. Ugh. So let's see here. So that will be done. Yeah, Bruins just put their third line out. No sense in. Now we'll put our first line out. See if we can get Bobby or another goal there. Or a goal. I doubt it with only 20 seconds left, but who knows? Let's see. Here's the face-off. Face-off won by the Bruins. Over to Green. Green over to Busick. And it'll be intercepted fittingly by LaPerriere. And that'll do it. So mercifully, this game is over as the Bruins fall once again to the... They don't even show the stars of the game. I guess they don't really have to. So look at all that. So the goals by Montreal are going to be by Talbot. His first. Russo had 2. Now has 3 on the season. Ferguson with his first. Richard with his second. Tremblay with his first. And Ron Stewart for the Bruins with the lone Bruin goal. Let's take a look at the box score. So, let's see here. Not much to say other than pure domination by the Montreal Canadiens. So, Tremblay with 6 shots on net. Delvo with 4 shots on net. Delvo didn't score any goals after having a hat trick in the last game. So the stars of the game, I think we're going to give it to... I think we're going to give it to Bobby Russo. Number 1 star. Number 2 star, probably Ted Harris with 2 assists. And I'd give Vachon one of the higher stars, but I'll give him number 3 star just because the Bruins were pretty pathetic on their shooting overall. But he definitely deserves one of the stars of the game. For the Bruins, not much offense at all. McKenzie with 4 shots. Stewart with 4 shots and one in the lone Bruins goal. Watson with an assist. And Mr. Bobby Orr, though, did get a point in this game, so he's got 2 points on the season now. Still looking for his first goal. So the Bruins fall to the Canadians in back-to-back days once again. Once again here in Boston, at the Boston Garden. They did generate a little bit more offense in the third period with 13 shots, so the physical play did help a little bit, but they were still unable to score or get back into this game. And Montreal added 2 goals here in the third period to win 6-1 convincingly again. So in the 2 games, the Bruins have been outscored by 11-2. So the Bruins, thankfully, happy that this game is over, or the series with the Montreal Canadiens is over. As I lost my... Oh, there it is right there. So hold on, I'm going to see who we're playing next. I'll be right back. So it won't get any easier for the Bruins as they'll be facing the Stanley Cup champions from 66 and 67, the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we'll see. See if we can generate a little offense and maybe somehow get a victory. In the actual game, they ended up tying it 3-3. But anyway, thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Mr. Brody and Miss Mags are here, and we finished this game pretty fast, less than a minute and an hour and 15 minutes, so we're getting faster at these games. So thank you for joining me. God bless, and we'll see you in the next Game 4 of Bobby Orr's career replay from the 1966-67 season. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.